Good morning. It's the morning of WrestleMania. Eric Lima here. You're checking out my YouTube vlog show of 2018 and my second YouTube channel known as EML77 TV. It's episode number 36, ladies and gentlemen. Well, NXT TakeOver reactions. People probably want to know what I think of NXT TakeOver last night. Watched the whole thing. Awesome. It was totally awesome. And it was just epic. I mean, Mauro Ranallo, Nigel McGuinness, and Percy Watson did an excellent job on calling the matchups, calling the event. It was great, and it was way expected. They had a band, and I forgot the name of the band. I apologize. That's why I'm so, when it comes to music, I'm so old school with music. 80s and 90s have been my thing, but when it comes to music nowadays, I'm not interested in it, and that's why I've lost my knowledge about the band that they played. They played the NXT TakeOver theme song. Totally, like a hard metal band, just a little crazy. But then it kicked off with a North American Championship matchup. Ladder match, it was EC3, Adam Cole, Velveteen Dream, Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan, and Ricochet. It was, it was crazy. Lars Sullivan was busted open. Velveteen Dream did his Purple Rainmaker elbow off the top of the ladder. Jeez, man. I thought Jeff Hardy's swanton off the top of the ladder was insane. But, you're talking about an insane elbow, with no offense to Cody Sane, but Velveteen Dream's insane elbow, boom, crash, bam. And I forget who he did it on. I think he did it. He did it on Ricochet. I know. I gotta look back at it. It went back and forth. I thought EC3 was gonna win it, but it was the Undisputed Era's Adam Cole that ended up walking out the first ever NXT North American Champion. So congratulations to Adam Cole. And then you got the women's title match, as expected, went back and forth, but in the end, Shayna Baszler finally is the new NXT Women's Champion. Now the question is, who's going to stop her? Because she's going to have an iron-fisted grip in that women's division, because she can snap, tap, or nap. Nap, tap, or slap, and snap, slap, whatever. I'm like Pat McAfee. But, Pat McAfee did I don't know what everybody thinks of Pat McAfee. He's got a little bit to learn how to present, but I think he's getting there. He's gonna get more knowledge. He's gonna have more knowledge, and remember, he's a former football player, so be very interested to see how this works out. Then we had the NXT Triple Threat Tag Team title match. Dusty Rhodes Classic Cup on the line. It was the defending champs, the Undisputed Era, who will be represented by Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole. Remember, that's the only thing I picked. Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne to win this thing, but more on that. Authors of Pain, they were heavily favored, and then you got Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. I was gonna go pick the Undisputed Era because I'll tell you why. Me think, Bobby Fish is out. I don't think they have a chance. And Michael Cole, Adam Cole. Here I go again. Adam Cole already fought in one match tonight, but Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly had experience as a team in Ring of Honor, so I figured I'd bear that in mind. But I've always tried to pick the Cinderella team to win it, and then Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, the United Kingdom champion. The match was insane. It was crazy, going back and forth. Adam Cole was taken out for a bit because he had one match already. So it's like he's trying to regain his strength. And here comes, Authors of Pain, Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne holding their ground. Kyle O'Reilly's trying to hold his ground. But then it came down towards the end. Kyle O'Reilly and Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne, hit his bitter end. Goes to make the cover. You think, my pick, I'm once again right on that. Roderick Strong stomped on Pete Dunne. I was shocked. I'm like, what? And it was crazy. And then he did one of his backbreaker moves, and then puts Kyle O'Reilly on top of Pete Dunne. 1, 2, 3, and then Undisputed Era retained the titles and became the Dusty Classic champions. Right? Adam Cole comes climbing like a ring. Both guys, him and O'Reilly, could not believe what happened. And then all of a sudden, here comes Roderick Strong grabbing Adam Cole by the arm, puts the band off Adam Cole's arm and puts it on his. Roderick Strong's joined the Undisputed Era. Didn't they first offer him and then he rejected it? Somehow there's more than meets the eye. We'll find out this Wednesday night on NXT. And I gotta tell you, it was crazy. It was totally insane. And then Bobby Fish joined him on stage with his crutches, and they did the. Now there's 4 members of the Undisputed Era. It looks like Roderick Strong has some explaining to do. And if I were Pete Dunne, I'd be so angry to the point where he's going to try to break the fingers of all members of the Undisputed Era. We'll tune in to find out what happened on that exchange. It'd be very interesting to say the least. So, and then we had the NXT Championship matchup: Aleister Black, Cien Almas. Awesome matchup, back and forth. It was great. Zelina Vega got involved many times, but then now Aleister Black is the new champion. So it'll be very interesting to see what Almas is going to do. Remember, Drew McIntyre is waiting to come back, and he was targeting Almas. And after he's get done with Almas, he says he may be targeting, and he'll end up targeting Aleister Black. So Aleister Black and Drew McIntyre, they say they'll set NXT on fire with their feud. I think it's going to be very interesting between those two guys for sure. I have to agree. Then the unsanctioned matchup between Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Ooh, Lord. Tommaso Ciampa comes out. The a-hole chants been raining down on him. I was like, what? They're letting it go. They're letting everything fly. And at one point, both of them went through the NXT announcers table, and everybody chanted "Mamma Mia." It was great, giving a shout out to Mauro Ranallo, which is really, really cool. Like I say, Mauro Ranallo, Percy Watson, Nigel McGuinness, despite everything, they did a wonderful job calling the matchup. It was great to see that, and it was epic. It was insane. It was insane in the membrane. It was totally awesome. Johnny Gargano did beat Ciampa by submission to get back his job at NXT. So Johnny Gargano, welcome back. Johnny Wrestling, baby. So that was awesome. The shocker of the night was Roderick Strong turning on Pete Dunne to join the Undisputed Era. A highlight as well was the ladder match with Velveteen Dream going off the top rope, and it was great. You see that, and I'm going to say best match on the card. I will have to say the unsanctioned matchup between Gargano and Ciampa, because that match would have went either way, and they would have beaten the heck out of each other. I mean, beaten the holy heck out of each other. It was something. So so that's where we stand as of now. So tonight's WrestleMania. Like I said, I'm on vacation this week, so I can stay up and watch the whole thing. Hopefully, I don't fall asleep. Imagine, getting up early and everything else will work, and that's been the toughest part about my job, was we have to wake up wicked early to get some sleep. You know what I mean? We wake up early to get wicked early just to get going, and end up falling asleep. Like I shouldn't have, because I've always been enthralled in the wrestling and everything else. So we'll see what happens tonight, though. I'm looking forward to see what happens tonight. Hopefully my picks are right. So I'm 3-2 in my picks for the NXT TakeOver New Orleans event. We have 2 new champions. I picked them. I picked Baszler to win the women's title, Black to win the NXT title. That has happened. I picked Gargano to beat Ciampa. That has happened. The only 2 I got wrong was the tag team triple threat Dusty Rhodes Classic match and the ladder match. So, and EC3 has been motivated and fired up. So we'll see what happens. So it'll be very, very, very fun. I'm sure. And Pete Dunne's going to be loaded for bear. He's going to need some explanation from Roderick Strong as well. I believe Roderick Strong was using him the whole time, and probably poor Pete Dunne did not know it. So we'll see what happens. So tonight's WrestleMania. Watch it. WWE Network, man. Special start time 7, and the kickoff is supposed to start at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. I'm looking forward to the matches I called out and picked, and we'll see what happens. So that's all the time we have on the show, and I'm hoping to enjoy this vacation. I will, in future episodes, I will talk about the change that was supposed to happen, but I'll explain everything when the time is right, because a lot of things have went down, and you know, all I gotta do is just tune in and just find out what I'm talking about. All right, and there'll be future episodes down the road. Possibly my second vacation and final April vacation. It'll be 2 weeks. It'll be a week. It will be 2 weeks from today. Yeah, I'm taking another week. I had to use up my hours, so I will explain to you what was supposed to go on and what the final thing was. So yeah, it isn't going to be easy to talk about it though. All right, that's all I got to say. So you guys have a wonderful day, and hoping you enjoy WrestleMania. I'll probably do a WrestleMania reaction to the whole thing, and we'll see what happens. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. Bye.